For Crown yesterday, so exciting to see.
And it was also the champion that cemented Kongdoo's win over KT Rolster.
Otherwise, Crash could just come in and kill him, honestly, if he was in the right position, and he is coming down.
Kongdoo was so comfortable to leave this Taliyah open till very late in the draft, even though it's a pick that's been banned in the first round, been first pick, the first rotation is mid lane.
Yeah, in goes Edge, actually throws down the ultimate. Oh, there's first blood as the isolated Q does so much work. Another kill towards the bottom side of the map, though, as Gorilla does fall.
I'm sorry, I failed the OGN Legion by not recognizing
Man, have you seen his back animation?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he walks through some cool door.
𝐤𝐻𝑚 is really overextended. We'll ult down. He wants to get a trade kill.
Cannon Barrage, but a really nice kick out from Punch. Just locks him down and destroys the Pirate. 𝐤𝐻𝑚 does have teleport to get back to lane and has a 20 CS lead, but that is still...
Nami's just dying to mid lane assassins everywhere.
Yeah. I just hope that you soak some cooldowns, you know. Oh, they ignited me, guys! You better fight now. It'll be fine.
Well,
Speaking of which, exactly, Fly is going to be able to throw down some damage, but the charm landed and Punch is able to pick up that kill. Crash now having to run away. 𝐷𝐿𝐷 does find the bubble, actually. That was fantastic. The flash taunts there as well, and Crash going to get taken down for the double punch. Locking it down, and this 𝐸𝐻𝑚 going off at 3-0. Now just put pressure now in the mid lane. It's all four members are here, but I'm not going to find Fly. He's just going to hang out towards the top side as Edge looking for the charm. Lands it as well onto Fly. Now going to move himself over. Brilliant shove, but Soul won't be taken down. A 4 versus 1 is a difficult one to win, and Fly certainly doesn't.
I mean, Kongdoo
being an E was
pre-competitive, so
yes, definitely.
Even WCG 2010, it was before that, as Edge tries to catch Fly again.
Yeah, and actually Fly's going to have to use that charm, or the cleanse, sorry, but it's not enough. Edge gets Stand United there as well to keep him alive. Cannon Barrage not nearly enough, and Crash has to get himself out with the ultimate.
But do notice that 𝐤𝐻𝑚 is nonplussed about this. He will keep pushing, and the action is on Kongdoo to make this one. Need to take this in the turret to justify the big investment. Shen only now going to start walking, but Trinity Force Box is going to do a lot.
Oh, Crash is just going to get taken down there as well. Depth Charge lands onto Edge, but Gorilla, I don't know whether he'll be able to stay here and defend this on his own. Prey getting dove underneath this turret as Soul taking a fair bit of damage. In the turret falls.
Still doing this thrift shopping. Still no Mana Moon, still no Trinity Force.
Fly once again getting Spirit Rushed at. Really nice charm once again as he just gets kicked back. Not into the bubble, but Punch is able to at least finish this one off once again with a resonating strike, and 7 kills now on the 𝐸𝐻𝑚.
But you can see teleporting. The Gangplank's influence has only been the ultimate.
Oh, Gorilla possibly in trouble here as the charm does land once again. Stand United coming in, I believe. As Punch taking a lot of damage. Prey getting cold on his own. The heal comes out and he will die. As now Fly taking the brunt of that force. Oh, the Q lands. Punch! Oh my goodness! Get back in there, boy. No.
So the threat of that kick requires them to play so safely. Gorilla's going to walk up again. He's the only one who can.
Yeah, another face check. Cannon Barrage in a decent position as Gorilla gets a lot of CC down. Crash gets exhausted as Fly makes his way in at exactly the right time, but Prey gets ganged up on. And that's the bottom lane once again taken down. 𝐤𝐻𝑚 flashing his way out. They're not going to actually...
Ability for Kongdoo to peel off, and speaking of peeling off...
Wow, Soul goes very aggressive as Crash has to flash his way out. He's so incredibly low, but will survive. Fly on the Taliyah doing decent damage here off to the side as Punch gets his way back into that pit. Roach knocks himself over. 𝐤𝐻𝑚, can he get some sort of steal? I don't think so, as it is going to be Roach that locks down the Baron. Makes it bubble there on the Crash, but no one actually able to go in there and get aggressive. Fly. Oh, pop back onto 𝐷𝐿𝐷, who has to actually flash his way out. Good charm there from Edge as Fly going to get kicked back. Oh, there's the Q, but Fly somehow still alive. Edge gets over there. The auto attack's going to take him down. Cannon Barrage doing some work, but it's just not enough as Crash falls. Gorilla shortly after, and Kongdoo Monster have got the 3 picks that they need to break open this base with him at half of his health, as that Infinity Edge is certainly doing work. Longzhu still holding on, still have everyone alive at least. The health bars are being bolstered by having a fountain behind them. But bubble lands, Fly has to get out of there, but is he going to be able to? Resonating Strike gets him in. Wave is going to miss generally, but Fly's going to be taken down. Soul grabs that kill. Is it his time to shine? As he already has a double. That's Edge taking one down as well. As now Kongdoo Monster will be able to put the cork in this game and take us to game 2 in style. But honestly, in the cleanest way we've seen.
Atlas and Rengar as ball carriers. So sorry, Atlas. We will not be casting a huge dragon, but Longzhu's team comp does have a lot of synergy about it.
Towards the top side.
one of those pretty soon, given that it is dual sources of magic damage on the side of Longzhu and Karma as well.
Yep.
A lot of value from _𝐠𝐴 eventually.
The old theoretical triple is now Roach getting flashed on so much damage, and this is what happens when you don't build the tanky items. Stretch line, max range! And that gets Crash the kill.
Yeah, 𝐠𝐴 didn't want to take the kill, wanted to give it over to Crash. Crash does register it
consistently throughout the early game, but other than that, it's the
Crash.
top side that's the problem. Yeah, exactly right. Roach does actually use the Q to decent effect as Crash is being kited around, but the Q is going to secure that, and 𝐠𝐴 just holds onto the turret aggro for as long as he needs.
Success with one of them, now on the other one that propelled them to that victory over KT. So trying to find the same seismic shoves they were on point that day as Punch is here.
Yeah, possibly in position. Good weave as well there from Edge as Gorilla has been singled out, but the Q goes slightly wide. Crash in trouble. Punch grabs the kill, but it's a trade. There's now Edge in trouble. The cull comes out. As now Edge trying to get around, but it's just not enough. Double kill for the Lucian. As Soul looking to try and make his way through. Fly down to below. Going to be enough to try and get him through in better fashion than Prey last time. But look at this trade. It's not working out that way. As Punch looking to possibly help. Fantastic grasping roots as gun is going to fall down, but it's a trade 1-for-1. And Prey off the field is definitely big deal news.
Crash walking up. Punch is here.
Yeah, we'll be able to land a Q to get himself in, I believe, from that range. But, there it is. There's the flashback. The kick comes in, and Punch is able to lock down that kill. This guy is the kill steal master, as that threaded volley was flying towards his face, as I believe it was like a tick of red buff.
Kongdoo with a backup from the Zyra. There's no kills on them at all.
Well, Stranglethorns comes in. Prey is going to get knocked up as the Q lands. Punch has the opportunity to steal, but doesn't. And the kill goes over to Soul. Revolution.
And that's why I talk about out-of-the-game things, like, for example, Zephyr coming back is in the game.
Yeah, well, 𝐠𝐴 also coming back towards the top side of the map, and 𝐿 is going to fall down. 𝐠𝐴 grabs that kill. Soul now finds himself surrounded by 3 members. Punch is going to get through, and Soul survives for the moment. There's the kick back onto 𝐠𝐴, but he's getting safer and safer. Fly's going to be able to get in here. Lots of damage. Finishes off the 𝐿CK. Very good arcane shift, gets Soul out of the way, and there's the shockwave to stop Roach from escaping. He's going to fall. 𝐠𝐴 grabs that kill. 3 now in a row for Longzhu. As Edge and Soul, with all of that damage, are going to have to back away. There's having 2 extra friends up there as well is going to deter the Lucian from going more aggressive. As there's the flash. Soul in trouble and just gets exploded. Crash. So much damage now with the Black Cleaver complete.
Yeah, he's massively strong. That's another unique.
Possibly be the option. Blade of the Ruin King goes down. I believe that was actually Bilgewater Cutlass, as now Punch gets out of the way of the culling. In comes 𝐠𝐴, but good grasping roots there from 𝐿𝐴 to try and deter this engagement. You can see now Edge setting himself up. Should possibly be able to get himself in here for some sort of decent wall play, as Crash does have Thrill of the Hump popped off. In goes Roach, and he's going to be first one to fall down as Prey grabs that kill. Now Kongdoo Monster on the retreat. They've lost their front line, but Edge, he's the one that gets caught out. There's the flash away, as now Punch trying to at least stop them from being able to jump on top. Safeguard gets him out. Flash there as well, and Kongdoo Monster are lucky to only lose. Yeah, in goes Punch. Wants to try and find his way around the back, but it does leave his teammates 5 versus 3. Does land the Q. This Baron is very, very low. As in he goes, sort of has to now, and 𝐠𝐴's just going to kill him. The Baron, all of that damage had stopped as 𝐿𝐴 caught off to the side. Soul trying to at least eliminate Fly, who's going to just back his way out. And Crash looking to try and take down the Ezreal, who has no mana. Edge here as well. Threaded volley flying through. Fair bit of damage, but Prey from the side. Jeez, you give a player of this caliber as a victory for Kongdoo, as another dredge line lands from 𝐠𝐴. On to Punch. 3 inhibitors down. Now only the Nexus turrets remain. Kongdoo Monster just looking like they don't understand what they can do. 3-man shockwave out of nowhere from Fly. Yeah, this is a guy that's only played competitive Orianna 3 times. Yeah, definitely looks like that as Crash launches his way forward. The Nexus is now exposed, and Longzhu, what a performance. Bit of a personal sacrifice there by Prey towards the end, but this Nexus should still have no trouble falling down as Longzhu try to ignore it. Fair bit of damage still on the side of Kongdoo Monster, I guess, as a lot of these health bars are going down. Punch trying to get behind as Fly very, very low is going to fall. The Punch is going to die as well. It's a double kill for 𝐠𝐴. Someone please hit the dang Nexus. And the minions are going to listen. And that is Longzhu finding some redemption. Ow, all right. So the nerfed LeBlanc is going to be picked this time around. We saw a perma-banned at the beginning of the season.
Nerf came through for 7.5, and I believe only 𝐿𝐴 has now. It might be. 1,200 gold to get a lot of stats.
Pretty close, but 𝐠𝐴 going to have to go for the fat flash. Actually not going to opt into it. He may even just die here before using it, and he will. Just decides that the summer spell is worth the first blood.
Awkwardly, Punch had the Q rise and want to go split pushing.
Yeah.
Bot lane.
Yeah, there's a lot of buttons are going down, but Prey's getting bounced up and down in the air. 𝐸𝐸 stands united is coming in. Roach should turn up relatively soon, but no! He actually gets it cancelled. That is going to be the kill going over
to try and turn an all-in.
This is like his Ashe build that he went for the other day as well, which I certainly liked. As 𝐸𝐸 has to flash, taking a lot of damage, deciding to stand still as in comes the rest of Longzhu. 𝐸𝐸 survives for so long, and now the chains of corruption fly through. Prey's turned up. Soul makes his way over to the side. 𝐬𝐻 just being tricky around this fight, but Fly is able to finish him off. Prey flashes away to safety. He is going to fall eventually, though, as a True Shot Barrage slices Longzhu down. Now Fly will fall eventually, as the bubble does go wide. Oh, no, yeah, he's making his way out, flashes the Q. Crash wants to get in, leaps out of the brush. Crash survives as the double kill comes down in the end, and Longzhu solidify the... Do a whole lot of work, but you get some stacks. Start doing that percentage damage, it is going to do some work. As Fly taking a lot here, as Seraph's Embrace has to be used. He tries to get out with the ultimate, but isn't able to. Oh my goodness, how is he surviving this? There's 𝐸𝐸 taking a whole host of damage from the side. Soul, how the hell did he survive for that long? And Soul had to sacrifice himself. Prey comes in, and he's just going to play cleanup here. Double kill already as Roach has to flash his way out. Oh my goodness, bought fancy 1 versus 2 this stage.
You wonder who's going to kill the Rise increasingly as Crash's bot lane.
Yep. See whether Roach is going to be able to survive this one as 𝐸𝐻 and Crash just dancing over the top of him. He's just going to try and wander his way out. Of course, very, very tanky. Just wants to get that Shadow Dash over the wall if he can. The ward goes in, but Crash would have been able to jump to him anyway and is going to be able to secure that kill.
First kill of the game for Crash. Let's see how much damage 𝐬𝐻 actually does with this build.
Yep, chains are going to break, and 𝐸𝐸 flashes out of the way. Fly just makes his way to the mid lane.
It's not a high damage build, to be
No,
clear.
it's not.
Lichbane Proto Belt, or Lichbane Hextech Revolver, I guess, is 𝐬𝐻 sort of trading with Fly.
Kind of, as he dodges the CC from the bubble, still kiting this one out as Prey makes his way through as well. There's the snare. It's Roach utilizing those Merc treads decently well, but it's not enough. Crash locks down that kill. 𝐬𝐻 trying to dance his way out. Punch as well, safeguarding himself. Very scary as Soul playing the dancing game off to the side. If he lands a good Mystic shot, could possibly try and take someone down, but the dredge line's there. Fly is able to lock that one down himself, and 𝐬𝐻 does get the chain. 𝐸𝐻 can't go any further forward, but it just means another one dead. Longzhu can once again start off this Baron.
It's a good call to peel off it. They'll probably do it again because Punch is alive. There still is the chance of a steal, so go for the goaltending. That's what you want to do.
Yep, 𝐬𝐻 distorts his way in. Tidal Wave flies through, but Punch. Oh my god, the Nami steals the Baron! Immediately Punch falls down, but now the Realm Walk to try and get everyone. But they don't. And that is 3 members of Kongdoo Monster with the Baron. You do front load all of your CC at your own peril with the really tanky Shen. Tidal Wave going to be dodged, but just buying some space. Good zoning ultimate. Might be able to get them the turret here as Kongdoo Monster looking to try and get something done. Roach
Prey's dead.
Gets himself through. Yeah, Prey's going to fall first. Turret, of course, falling down as Fly wants to get through Redemption for the full heal. Punch still. Any skill shot.
We're seeing the tank build come through from Prey. Almost certainly going to be Bloodthirster with that BF sword as Fly's caught.
Completely out of position there as well, and will be eventually taken down this time. Soul locks him up. What was he even doing there? As Roach is ignoring 𝐸𝐻, and the Banner of Command, of course, took so long to take down. Now Kongdoo Monster should easily be able to grab this Baron with so much of the money now off the map.
They just had no vision around the area, and I talked about how Kongdoo had the wards for picks. Longzhu didn't have defensive vision, and Crash has given up on the hope of claiming this Baron. Should certainly be going over to Kongdoo Monster, and the first one was sheer roll of the dice. The second one is cool, calm, and calculated by Kongdoo Monster, and this might actually be their 3rd match win of the year.
Beautiful stuff. As Elder Drake looking to be snowballed towards as well. We'll see whether Kongdoo Monster can easily take this one down. Remember, Longzhu could possibly collapse towards the area. 10 seconds remains on Fly, though, and they don't want to go 4v5. Free Elder Drake, free Baron, all from one positional advantage, one vision. I joke about that all the time, and the one time it bloody happens, I haven't made a goddamn joke.
Well, it does give him life leech from, I don't know how much the inherent spellbound is. It shoots
and
fly.
you can shoot fly with it, and the chains are going to land there as well. Seraph's Embrace, not enough. Cougar grabs the kill once again. He can still kill Rises and Barons with that Aqua Prison. No worries at all. Prey not going to find the Chains of Corruption.
They're just going to take the base.
Most certainly are. We'll see whether they can actually push this all the way through.
They're
Remember,
try.
Baroned up minions are certainly here. And look at this damage. The LeBlanc has a gun. This is insane. Now 4 versus 4, I guess, as in goes Edge. He's got the stand united. He has been exhausted for a moment, but
it's
not going to last for too long. As Prey kiting around as best he can. Punch off on his own, gets the kick eventually as Edge is able to pick up the kill. Expression
no damage.
Melting. This is ridiculous. Double kill coming down from Edge's Expression. A last-ditch effort, but it's going to be Kongdoo Monster upsetting Longzhu in game number 3. And in beautiful fashion as well. I mean, we were doubting all sorts of things, but off the back of a Nami bubble, they are going to be able to take down this team and make the best impression heading towards that promotion tournament.
Felt like an act of God when Aqua Prison level 1 stole away the Baron. But from there, some smart moves from Kongdoo and just brazen